What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to the WARFRAME video. So I was supposed to record a video earlier today, and I definitely put it off, so here we are at midnight, with a video I've had stored up for a little bit here, ever since someone suggested this in a YouTube comment on a previous video. We have a method of farming steel essence and plat at the same time, and that's going to involve farming the sabotage caches for the Hive mission on Eris. The mission is called Naglar on Eris. You're going to want to go there on the steel path because, you know, steel essence does not drop on not the steel path. So let's give that a quick show here. And what you're going to basically want to do is you're going to want to run frames like Zaku, frames like Limbo, and stuff like that. You're going to want to go through this entire mission and find the 3 sabotage hidden caches. If you do that, you have a chance of getting a rare mod called High Voltage or Shell Shock, which can be sold either in Trade Chat or in Warframe Market, the website, or however else you end up selling things, through Discord or whatever. It goes for some platinum. I think they're usually about like 40 or 50 plat. Might be higher on console. I don't really pay attention to console markets because I do not play there. If we ever get cross-play, we'll see what happens with the market in that case. But yeah, this is going to be a decent way to get steel essence because usually these missions, when you're going through finding all these caches, at the fastest, you're probably going to find them in about like 3-ish minutes. Maybe a little bit faster if you're like really adept at doing this, or if you have a team. This is actually something you could do with teammates for sure to make it maybe go quicker, make it so it's more reliable to find those caches. And yeah, you can just go here in about 3 minutes, and about every 3 to 8 minutes is when an acolyte is going to spawn in the first place. So it works out pretty well. That if you get all 3 of these sabotage caches, you have a small chance of getting something that's worth platinum. A lot of people are buying, and you're going to be nearly guaranteed to get a Steel Path Acolyte to spawn, which will drop you some Steel Essence. With the booster L4, this is not exactly the new meta kuva farm or anything like that, but it is something you could do. Now, something to keep in mind, when you're fighting these tumors, when they're on the Steel Path, they have a lot more tankiness and health. But if you are someone who watches the videos on the channel adamantly and stuff like that, you might remember the weapon, the Path Assist, from a couple weeks ago. The Path Assist has, I believe, innate viral, and it has corrosive as well, so you can do a corrosive viral build, or honestly any like really strong glaive with a heavy attack throw build will work great for blowing up those tumors. You're going to want to, I'll show a build I use for this on the screen, so let me just switch to the Path Assist, and I will show that. Basically just toss it at the tumor, blow it up, and reap the rewards. So let's give that on the screen. We found all the caches, or we found 2 of the caches. Now, the cache locations you need to memorize for sure. Something like this, high corrosive damage, is going to make it so you can kill that tumor really easily. I also was using the Euphona Prime with a corrosive crit build as well, and it worked out really well. Now, you don't need to use the Path Assist, like I said. You could use, like, honestly, anything. I like the Path Assist because I had like a high corrosive build on here. It worked out great, as you can see right there. Kill the tumor in about 2 hits with this build. And I'll tell you right now, with other weapons, it's not going to kill it in 2 hits like that. So you want to use high corrosive damage crit weapons against those tumors. Because if you don't have something like that, it takes a long time to kill them, honestly. It'll probably take longer to kill that tumor than to kill the acolyte, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, so in about like 3 to 8 minutes, this acolyte will spawn. You can actually just like chill and hang out and wait for the acolyte to spawn if you already got all the caches and you haven't extracted yet. So yeah, that is something you could do. And I'm not going to call this the best platform either. And we're using the build for the looting Limbo from, I think that video probably came out months ago, so I'll give you a refresher on it real quick. It's going to involve, you could use Greedy Pole. You do not need Greedy Pole subsumed on this setup at all, because Greedy Pole is really not serving any purpose for what we're doing right now. So, yeah, let me just get that build on the screen for you. The Loot Explode Spy build. You could subsume and snare, I guess, to CC the Acolyte. Because the stasis frozen time thing from Limbo does not work on the Acolytes. As you can see right there. I did subsume. I subsumed on and snare. That's good to know. So just give the Path Assist a couple tosses, and the Acolyte is dead. I'm pretty sure you can actually just wait around for longer to make the Acolyte spawn again, but you don't really want to waste your time like that. So I'd say just restart the mission, make sure everyone got the Steel Essence, and extract. See if you got the high voltage. I believe we did get a high voltage in this run, so that is something that you could definitely do. That's about like 40, 45, 50 plat right there. and then we got some Steel Essence. So if we did that 4 times, we would get 10,000 kuva, and we'd also get all the stuff we got from the mission itself. As you can see, everything else was pretty much useless. Like we got a high voltage, and then what? It's like some Oxium, 22 Oxium, a slip magazine, and some credits. So yeah, I just want to show you guys this is possible to do. I said Limbo is really good for it. Zaku is really good for it. Here's the Limbo build, like I said I was going to show you. So we've got, this might not actually be the right one. Okay, well this is the general gist of what you should be going for. High range, because you want to double tap your Limbo Cataclysm Bomb to blow up the tumors. I believe it was this one actually, whichever one has a subsume on it. That's Tesla Nervos. That was a test thing. Yeah, here's an ensnare. Okay, so this one's the one I was using. Enemy radar, not really. You want to use loot radar actually to find those caches, because you can see them with loot radar on the map. So loot detector is gonna be good. You can honestly just search loot radar, and there's gonna be so much loot on the loot map you're probably not gonna know what's actually going on. So maybe don't put that much loot radar, but this does help you find those caches throughout the map. So something you definitely should keep in mind and maybe have in your arsenal. I'd say it's a very important build for all players to have something like this on either Zaku or have this on Limbo. I have both of them, so I do personally prefer the Limbo one, but the Zaku one is also good in a lot of situations as well. Okay, so yeah, like I said, do this with teammates if you want to. Have like everyone be like, I'll be the guy looking for it at tumor 1. You go to tumor 2, and then like the 3rd or 4th guy goes to tumor 3, and then maybe the 4th guy is bringing up the rear, making sure you guys didn't miss anything while you're checking. That way you also have 4 people to team shot the Acolyte. Also make sure you are heavy detonating that Path Assist to do a bunch of damage to that tumor. So yeah, you'll have 4 people to team shot the Acolyte, make it really easy. You can just go in the Rift as Limbo and not take any damage. That's also pretty helpful for the non-Acolyte. I believe the Acolyte will pull you out of the Rift, although I have not really tested that thoroughly, to be honest. So you see right there, blow up the Cataclysm, all the loot is on the ground, you absorb it with vacuum. You should bring your Smita as well, to make it potentially get the charm buff and give you double Steel Essence from that kill. Keep that in mind. Okay. As you can see, like, there's lots of spawn locations for these caches. I'd say just make sure you check every room. Make sure you maybe have the sound effects on so you can hear like the humming noise of the cache if you're in that room. And they are like white caches. There's green ones that are like the normal caches. There's the unlit up ones that are just like caches you can't open. Then there's like the white shining ones. They're very distinguishable from the other ones in my opinion, so it will not be too hard. And like I said, the other one is like Shell Shock, I think it's called. That's a dual stat, like 60% status chance, 60% electric damage, shotgun mod, which gives you electric damage as well. And then the other one, high voltage, is for rifles. So yeah, thank you to the person that commented and gave me this idea. I did not think of this myself. I also do not really fully recommend it, but I just want to say this is something you could do. And like high corrosive, the Path Assist works great. Like that's all I can say. The Path Assist works great for this. There's probably other weapons that can do this. I bet the Serrata would do this. The Glaive Prime is not going to really. The slash procs aren't going to do anything to those tumors. So you don't really need to go for the Glaive Prime for this one specifically. All right, guys. Hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to try to make sure I get a video out tomorrow, but I'm working. I'm working a 12-hour shift today, from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. So we'll see. It might be a missed upload, unfortunately. It might be a missed upload. I'm going to try. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. There's also, I'm trying to get my stream schedule going on this upcoming week, where I'm going to have a stream 4 days or more. So expect a stream on Monday, a stream on Tuesday, a stream on Thursday, and then 2 streams over the weekend. So a lot. Going to ramp up the stream content. Going to try to play some Dark Souls 3 on stream and some other stuff as well. So if you are looking to watch live streams, I will see you there. If not, I'll see you in all the YouTube videos, guys. Take it easy, and peace.